Where are we going?
North.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Therapeutic benefit in role-playing games.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh yeah, baby. Your presence quested in exchange for treasures.
Ripper.
Are we talking one treasure each?
Count that.
Alright, so welcome back to Dungeons and Dragons. The last time, the group attempted to make camp and things went awry rather quickly when Gobbleton von Filthy Hole encountered 6 potentially gosling death geese, and they surrounded him, bit his digging hand. While that was going on,
Clean off.
while that was going on, Stump snuck off in that direction and did not aid in any way, shape, or form, but is lurking in the area silently, waiting to collect goose parts. Sneef rushed to the aid of his personal digger, not wanting to be scorned once again, and successfully decapitated one of them.
Right.
And the still sleeping Gobby Jack, I said that right?
Yeah, Gobby Jack.
Yeah, Gobby Jack was asleep through all of this, and when he did wake up, the rest of the team was gone, so he blew his horn, and now the remaining 5 death geese are charging him.
Unbeknownst to me, so I did grab a bowl of soup. So I'm just sitting down, enjoying the fruits of Stump's labor, and I have no idea about my impending doom.
Yep. And so the team is in bad position.
Damn fine soup, though.
Soup is delicious.
I mean, that's okay.
Yeah. The soup actually is not lethal. This is the second soup he's made in this long lifetime.
It's because it's a small sample group. I bet if we had like 5 or 6 people, somebody would die. Just laws of
That's true, his
probability.
iron stomach is the one who's eating it over there.
That's right.
Let's roll a fresh initiative.
I got it. 4.
5. Yeah.
Beautiful. So the group may act in any order. Everybody except for Gobby Jack is aware of what's happening.
Eat my
But-
soup, eat my soup.
But and the 3 of you are also aware that they are heading straight for him, knowing that was the direction of the horn.
Too bad you guys didn't have a hornblower to let me know.
Gobbleton probably would want to enact some vengeance upon them attacking my digging hand. So probably pursue the geese and try to take out one of the stragglers that are behind the gaggle.
Okay. All right. So you would like to take an action to run as fast as possible to then club the remaining or the furthest back gosling.
Yeah.
And bludgeon it down.
Yes.
Okay.
The gosling, it might be a little slower, a little fatter than the rest of them.
Yeah. So the action is to club it. The danger is to trip and fall. You're sprinting after them in the dark through unknown woods. And the I don't know if I want to lay down any more harm.
It's
on
nighttime
you.
right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it was you were making camp, and then during camp,
Okay.
this all started going down.
I
Okay.
mean, you can lay down the harm. I don't care.
Lay down the harm. The harm would be you fall and try to break your fall with your remaining good hand.
Or instinctually with your messed up hand and injure it further.
Ooh.
Oh boy.
Man. Any relevant titles or traits?
Well, the shallow, I don't think would qualify. I don't think being dirty is going to help me. I'm probably falling into one of the holes I dug already. I don't think Callist or Grave Warden's gonna help me out at all. So, I fail my action. The danger happens, and I am. Oh wait, hold on. But wait, I'm injured. I add another d6 and then remove my highest roll. I'm gonna remove that.
Bummer.
That 3. And yeah, now I'm just all sorts of messed up.
Okay, so the two of you witness him break out right after the geese, and soon after.
Try to pole vault over one of them using my shovel and then break my shovel in the process.
Do you want a twist? You broke your shovel too?
Nice.
It did not break.
But then you gotta remove. This would still be removing the highest, right? So it'd be a 3.
It broke.
So now your digging hand is injured.
Pole vault.
Have no shovel.
One-handed pole vault. Snap. Fall down. So is it the same one or the opposite? That's further injured, or just injure the other one?
I'll injure the other one.
So you injure the other one. Face plant. So you just both hands. Yes, you're in bad shape. Face plant, and the two of you witness this whole thing.
Gobbleton think I just lay down there.
Stump probably chuckles to himself.
He's a mysterious dude. He goes in for the harvest.
Sneef.
I continue after the geese.
Yeah,
I've only
lead
killed
him.
one.
Yeah.
Gotta stop all the geese.
Yeah. Gotta stop this rampage.
I'm gonna begin to carve up the goose. I'm not taking
the dead goose?
The dead one. I'm gonna harvest it.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
So
was free.
let's remove the first action die there, just so
the
we
purple
know,
one.
We know he's gone.
That's Tony.
Yep.
Right. I don't know why I keep giving you the
Then, so you're going to run after them and then wait for combat when they stop, or you're going to try to some extra feat here like him.
I'm gonna chase after them
Okay.
and catch up with them. But I'm not going to try do anything crazy.
Okay. All right, sounds good.
I'm
And then
really cautious.
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
That's true.
Just light them on fire, bro.
That's what
You
I'm
used
trying
it
to.
already, though.
No, I
He
gathered.
made more ingredients.
Yeah, I made
as
more
action.
ingredients, so now I have again.
Nice.
So then, Stump. So then, Stump, you're making the action to. You're just harvesting what's there.
Yep, the goose corpse. I'm gonna chop it up and put it in my burlap sack.
Okay. So the action is the quality of the harvest. The danger is with time passing. Anything else lurking about coming across you? And you're in bad position, don't forget.
Okay. So action's a 6 and danger's a 4, so I achieved and doesn't happen.
Okay. So you harvest the goose parts
Yeah.
in the area. Okay, so then from there, the geese will arrive at the campsite to your shock. All of a sudden, there are 5 hostile geese stampeding at you.
Oh, horny.
Oh my god! Ah! I throw my soup in the air.
Because it was a mating call.
And you see behind them, you see him cautiously, but running behind them.
Sneef.
Sneef. It kind of actually looks like Sneef is like hoarding them at you.
And if I were you, I'd be very suspicious.
I see all of these geese just running at me. I'm a little suspicious that Sneef is actually hoarding them at me, but at the same time,
Has a mean
like I'm
trick.
just completely terrified that there are all these geese coming. I'm in a way I'm also glad because I've been looking for these geese, but I'm horrified because these giant geese are coming, but they're not really that giant. They're babies, but I assume that these are the
giants.
giant. I assume that these are as big as they get because, well, why not?
That's some solid thinking.
Right?
Thinker.
Yeah, I mean I'm the thinker.
You've
so-
never seen one bigger.
I've never seen a geese
seen one
before
bigger.
or a goose before, so I'm assuming. Oh my!
No,
these are
you've
huge.
No. You've never seen a geese before.
I've
Say it
never
right.
seen a geese before.
Yeah.
Never seen a
death-
geese
a death
before.
geese.
Yes. So I like brandish my bottle, my broken bottle, and I'll charge and go to stab one. I'm also like intently looking at their mouth to see how big their teeth are to make a horn out of them.
It
they're
catches your
babies.
thrust
I know.
with its wing.
I know. I can't make a horn. I'm like subconsciously I'm pissed because I don't think I'm going to be able to make a horn out of these after all.
So your expertise with horn blowing, it suddenly comes to you have the epiphany that your horn was made from goose trachea, and that's why it sounds like a goose mating call.
Huh? I've had this epiphany.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay. All right. So then, in that case, I'm gonna aim for the goose's body. I don't want to injure the neck.
All right. So
My bad, bro.
so you will. So you go to inflict harm.
Yep.
Let's see. So and then the danger is you also trip and fall on your own bottle.
Okay.
Oh, that could get messy.
That could get messy.
Oh, I won't make it that bad. The danger is that you do in fact hit the neck and ruin your
Potential horn.
potential horn.
Yep.
Because you're on the offense, so it shouldn't be like that crippling to you.
All right. So, am I rolling all four?
So you roll 2. You can add with titles and stuff, add more, but
So I got a 6 and a 4.
okay.
So
even in bad position, the 6 should still.
the 6 will still do it, and then the 4 means the danger happens.
Okay, so you stab it in the neck.
Okay. Damn it!
Okay, so you see the first one you get to, and then you you very obviously try to go straight for its midsection, and just
It ducks down to get you.
yeah, and it goes to like bob and weave, but and so you end up shanking it in the throat. So that will remove one more goose from the situation.
Excellent.
Then
More meat. More meat for cook.
yeah, so now Steve gets to act.
I'm gonna sneak right up again to the next one and try and kill that one.
All right.
With my rusty knife.
Same deal. Okay, so make your rolls.
My action and my danger. 2 and a 1. Yeah. So, I mean, they fail both.
So
One
so
fails
they're
and one
alerted to your
happens.
presence.
Yep. So I do not sneak. My sneak fails, and 2 is it happens. So I actually pull it off, or
So the danger happens. So where the danger is now that they're aware of you. So the action fail is
the action of killing the goose sneakily fails.
that fails, and then the
And
danger of
is them noticing me.
they now know you're there.
Cool.
So their
I'm now
attention is-
distracted the remaining 4.
Yeah, their attention is divided between the two of you. Right. So at this moment, you you actually see approaching on a donkey, Bubba Chunks, who is like a super rotund goblin at this point. It's like you almost didn't recognize him.
He's been feeding off the geese.
Because he was never really like a thin guy, being like the cook, but taking extra for himself. But he's he's quite hefty by goblin standards, and so he just rides in on a donkey, and he looks at the two of you and just shakes his head.
We found him!
So let's say the geese will react, and then we'll do fresh initiative. So the two geese will attempt to bite on Sneef, and the other two will attempt flying
goose kicks.
the flying goose kick against Gobby Jack. So I'll let the two of you roll your own fate, where you'll each roll 3. The action, danger, and injury.
So I have a 5 action, which is, we're in a bad position still too. So I guess that would be a 4. So it'd be progressed. 1 for danger, so it happened, and then 6 is harm. So I'm totally fine.
Okay. So the flying kick comes at you, and it hit you, but nothing bad happened.
My iron stomach took care of it.
Yeah. And then over here,
I also have a 2 for my action. So that means that they did successfully go to bite me.
So they did, right? Yeah. So they did bite you, but
Then I got a 6 for the danger.
So the danger, so it's like the inverse, yeah. So the danger didn't happen, the injury didn't happen.
Yeah, the injury did. I also got a 6.
So it like.
So it lunges at me.
Yeah, it bit your scarf. It didn't hit you.
Yeah.
It like bit onto your scarf.
My magical scarf. I mean, you guys weren't supposed to know that yet.
So it bites into your scarf and it's just like starts like shaking, like trying to injure you, but it doesn't. And the other flying kick hits in the stomach, but the iron stomach, he just takes the blow.
Yeah, it just bounces right off. It's like.
All right. So you roll fresh initiative. Sneef. Sneef is first.
Mm-hmm. So then, how can I weaponize my fiery gaze?
So you can set any surface on fire. So
Like the surface of the goose?
Yeah.
So I can set a goose on fire?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to do that.
Okay. So then you roll. So that succeeds, and you roll the sorcery die.
All right. Oh, totally fine. I got a 6.
Oh, beautiful.
Sweet.
So good.
So good. Burn 'em up.
So you ignite another goose.
Bam, dinner. Boom, you got cooked goose now to put in your soups.
So it catches fire, and it just starts like wailing and then runs away while it's like burning.
Okay. Never mind. Sorry.
So that'll take your action. Then we've got poor Gobbleton.
That's right, don't you dare call him Gobtron.
I will take the broken end of the shovel spade side and just put it in my mouth. I'll just keep running at the gooses.
Just like a pirate.
Yeah, so you'll.
Oh, we're also in the. It doesn't matter. Our positioning's still bad, but we're in the dark now. With that new. Oh yeah, we moved this up one.
So you're. Yep. So.
Well, it was temporarily light because I lit a goose on fire. Oh, it did run away.
I don't know if that counts as a torch.
So it yes, so it runs. So you run towards the camp. That won't be an action. I think you'll be fine. Just running in the direction. Then Stump. Let's see. So Stump's got all his parts, and so Stump, you're just going to bail. Is that that's your course of action?
I'm gonna follow at a distance quietly.
You're gonna follow him?
Yeah,
Okay.
where they're all charging the geese, I'll quietly follow.
Okay. So you'll make your way back to the camp as well.
Yeah.
Okay. Then we've got Gobby Jack ready to.
Do you want me to take the action die for that?
No, it's like there's too much commotion for them to really notice the like slinky old man coming.
One's on fire.
So how? So we have what, 3 left?
Yes, yeah, there are 3 left.
All right, I'm gonna attack another one. I'm feeling invincible. I already slit one's throat, so I'm going after another one. This one I'm gonna try not to slit its throat. Like I'm feeling invincible because I took it down, but I gotta make sure I don't hit the throat because man, I need one of these trachea to get my horn business going.
Okay, sounds good.
Never thought there'd be a sentence I'd say. So yeah, I'm gonna charge the guy, or the duck, the goose, this big bird that isn't that big.
Baby giant death goose.
Double 5s. So I attack.
That means 4.
And it happens.
Yeah, so the danger, so you avoid, so you harm it, you avoid danger. And yeah, so you kill one more.
Cool. And I don't harm the trachea.
Oh right, yeah, that was the risk. Yeah, so you don't harm the trachea.
Excellent.
Yep, so you stab it in the
heart.
Yeah, the heart. So the remaining 2 flee.
Gobby Jack takes no shit!
How can we be sure we won't get more?
They're probably gonna bring friends.
Yep. That's what I'm suspicious of.
But guys, we can leave. We have, what's his name?
Bubba Chunks.
Bubba Chunks!
Useless Bubba Chunks that just sat there in his stupid mule the whole time while
Yes.
we were dealing with the death geese.
We should
just
eat
sitting there
him.
shaking his head. Yeah, we gotta deal with Bubba Chunks actually. What do we do with him? Do we tie him up and force him to be our boss cook in our tavern?
Let's put him in a 5-foot hole.
Or do we, that's not a bad idea.
And we'll make him dig the
bigger.
last foot just
Yep.
because that's
Yep.
not safe.
That's right.
With his bare hands because the machine is broken.
Well, we potentially already have a boss cook, and he's sitting at us being all demeaning while we're trying to save our own lives.
Oh, we
so
could eat his donkey.
we could use him as bait for the bigger geese, so that we can get a tooth for horn blowing, teeth for the necklace, and I can
don't-
venture in further.
I don't think two
you-
would be good horns.
I think donkey meat would make for some great soup.
And then we can eat the donkey. If we use Bubba Chunks for bait, then
Do you think goblin tastes good?
As the thinker, I'm thinking this whole plan over. I don't see a better way.
Then to murder Bubba
Murder Bubba Chunks.
No, we
and his
don't. No,
donkey.
we don't murder Bubba Chunks. We
No,
let
we just
the
split
giant
them.
death geese do that.
Okay.
We use him as bait to lure the giant.
We use him
death
as live
geese.
bait.
That's
Okay.
right.
All right.
The donkey we kill and eat. Absolutely. That's what I'm proposing. So we can go deeper into this lake region, so I can look for herbs.
Maybe we should use Bubba Chunk as flotation device.
Do that too.
And we could sail across the lake.
Well,
Bubba Chunks takes out his massive chef blade here.
Talking like a cleaver.
Cleaver, yeah. Let's go. Yeah, we'll go with cleaver.
all right, good.
So he takes out his cleaver and it's like,
Oh, good. I'm hungry.
He drew his weapon first.
so you're. So sorry, that's not. So you, oh yes, before that, yeah. It leaves me as bait and kill my donkey. I don't know about that.
If it makes you feel better, we can wait until after you're dead to eat your donkey.
He knows who all of you are. Bubba Chunks used to live in dumpsters.
Yes,
It's like,
he does.
uh,
But he ran off, so yeah.
Everybody has assumed you're already dead.
Yeah.
Nobody is looking for you.
Except for us.
yeah.
Nobody is looking for you.
Well, I I guess I best be on my way then.
Where do you think you're going?
Not gonna let that happen.
So he takes his reins and he like kicks his mule to try to take off.
Twist, his mule does nothing.
So how would the rest of you like to react to him just turning around and
taking off?
Yeah.
I'm
He
gonna.
takes off into one of the holes I dug. And just falls in.
Oh, the donkey trips on one of the holes and
Breaks his little
ankle.
donkey ankle.
So malicious. So you guys are still in
Might
bad
as well be a
position.
glue now.
Yeah. I'll probably just pick up a rock and throw it in his general direction and tell him to get back here.
Rocks. That's a good idea.
I used my fire. I can't light him on fire.
This could be a good time for Gobnoxious's grand appearance, though. Who followed all of
the
you?
sneaker followed us.
Followed you all
there.
out of here.
Followed the scent of the only person who cooks stew in town.
So he turns around his donkey. Gobnoxious just appears before him. Why, hello. And so Bubba Chunks hates Gobnoxious like pretty much everyone else in Dumpster. And he says, "Don't worry, we won't kill you." Who's a known liar as well. But he stands directly in front of the donkey. So he's on either side. You guys and Gobnoxious are positioned.
I bite the donkey.
Teeth still work.
Mm-hmm. I got 4 of them.
All 4 of them.
Okay, so you would like to charge and bite the donkey. Okay, so the danger is the donkey kicks you in the face.
That's fair.
With the harm being you.
You get donkey kicked in the face.
Breaking some bones there.
Yeah, fractured skull, like broken jaw, rendered
That's
unconscious.
broken nose.
Yeah. So something bad.
I'm not gonna get any more injured. Although I do fail, and the danger happens.
Okay, so it kicks you just the right way where you absorb the impact, but you're blown backward onto your back.
Fair.
So let's remove. Yep, excellent. And we still have Stump, and Gobby Jack.
I feel like I should. Oh, I don't know. Blow my horn in his general direction.
I toot my horn at you, good sir. And you best behave, or I shall toot it a second time.
I was gonna say, yeah, pretty much. he runs you through the sky.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna
Blow your horn.
Shit. We killed him. We killed him.
So what is your goal of blowing the
No,
horn?
I'm not actually gonna blow the horn. I think instead I'm going to go harvest that trachea before he does.
So you're just gonna like let him go and focus on the dead goose.
Well, yeah, I mean it's my livelihood at stake here.
Yeah.
I'm trying to make a hornsmith.
Well, I thought you wanted big horns from the big teeth of the giant geese too.
You're gonna harvest his trachea with a broken bottle.
Yes.
That's what. Okay.
That's all I have.
He's the thinker, all right.
There's one.
Don't question.
there's one
Don't
big
question
sharp
the
edge.
thinker.
Or is it since you figured out that the mating call of the geese sounds very similar to your horn that it's not the tooth you need, but the trachea.
But the trachea, exactly.
So you are no longer interested.
I'm no longer
large
interested
teeth.
in teeth. I'm interested in the trachea.
No longer interested in teeth at all.
Right.
Have you any interest in teeth still, Stump?
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
I'm gonna
don't know
take
where I
out
am
all
right
of it.
now.
Yeah, we don't know where he is right now. He's like nearby, but we don't know that.
I'm felt in the shadows.
You're paranoid that he's sneaking up
He's
on
like
you.
right behind you.
So yeah, you ask him the question, and he just
I
comes up
suspect
behind
him
him.
sneaking behind me purposefully as to not notice or get the ire of Bubba Chunks. And I ask him if he's still interested in finding teeth. If you hear me or not is not. Yeah, I don't know that.
This perplexes all the other goblins around that you're asking this question.
Yeah, there's no response.
Even though I hear leaves rustling behind me.
He thinks he does.
I think I
regardless.
do because I'm
Oh,
suspicious.
yeah.
There's always rustling in the woods. Always on alert.
Wait, shouldn't you have to roll for a success on using that trait?
It's he's not actually hearing your rustling.
All right.
It's just
I'm just suspicious.
it's just supreme paranoia that there's always something.
It's just the wind rustling leaves, but he's like,
Yeah.
oh, there's somebody
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you can be somewhere else completely different.
Yeah, so I'm harvesting the trachea.
Okay, so you'll let him go and just turn around and walk back to the.
We should definitely let the guy that we just told we were going to kill go.
Yeah, I definitely wanted to kill him.
You can still attack him.
I know we can.
Obnoxious is just standing there waiting too.
Well, this is true. Well, I throw my knife at the back of his head.
Okay, so
My rusty knife.
the back of his head specifically.
Well, I thought he was facing you.
No, he is.
No,
Yeah,
yes,
I'm just
yeah.
making sure that
And I'm behind him.
that's where you want to throw your knife.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
So the action is to throw the knife into the back of its head. The danger
Is he
Is-
hit obnoxious?
is. Ooh, let's make that the twist.
Okay.
Say the danger is the knife. See, I don't know if the knife breaks or somehow losing the knife.
Yeah, you don't see where the knife.
Yeah, the
lands.
knife just keeps going and lands somewhere in the brush.
Yeah. The-
Oh no, it lands. In
Throw it
a,
so hard it goes into the moon.
it lands in a hole that was dug a little while
fills it
ago
with water.
by
You lose it.
Goblinville.
So okay, so that's the action. That's the danger. The twist is you hit Obnoxious.
Okay. Okay. Well, so there would be no harm done to myself in that because I'm throwing it.
Yeah.
Because I just saw you get kicked by the donkey, and I don't want to run up behind and try stabbing him, so I throw the knife
Took it like a
instead.
boss.
I did take it like a boss.
Yeah, especially for a graveyard.
Oh, 1, 1, and 4. Okay.
Well, that sucks.
So, yep. So do
Looks like
I?
Obnoxious is getting tetanus.
Yeah. So the action would be I failed, or that I hit him, and then the danger is that. Well, I wouldn't lose the knife if I hit him because I hit him in the back of the head.
Oh, okay, so
That would be progress if you rolled a 4, and when you're in a bad position in a fight, it can do.
It'd be 3, which is still progress, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to talk about my options
progress
here.
has no effect.
Oh,
You have to.
progress has no effect.
Yeah, you have to roll a 5.
Oh, okay.
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 So you'll ultimately lose the knife.
Regardless
Regardless.
of what I do. Okay, so then I might as well put 1 for action because I'm gonna lose it anyway. The danger is that I lose it, and the twist is that it hits Obnoxious.
Yep.
Well, well, because if I hit 4 to not lose it, right? And then 1 would be definitely hitting you. If I use 1 to lose it and 4 it doesn't hit you.
So you want to not lose the dagger, but so if you fail the action,
Yeah.
You don't lose it, and then you hit Obnoxious. So it's just sticking in him, and you'll be able to recover it.
Yeah.
So I'll play it out. Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
So you hurl the knife. It goes flying like over Bubba Chunk's shoulder, and you just hear Obnoxious, "Oh my!" And you see him go down.
Oh, great.
At this point, Bubba Chunks now just books it and tramples over Obnoxious.
Oh, no.
Murderer! Did you just see that? He killed Obnoxious.
Hey, now Bubba's Chunks is a murderer.
Yeah, so now you've set up Bubba Chunks to be a murderer.
Yep, that's right.
And it's all of your word against his.
So Obnoxious is dead then.
So Obnoxious took this knife and then got trampled by a donkey.
What a way to go.
Wow.
Right, just after showing up to help.
Yep, after just showing up.
Yeah,
Yep.
he died the way he lived.
Well,
Showing up just in time.
Showing up unannounced and unwanted.
Just to be shown up by some ass.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
So we'll just wrap. So Bubba Chunks. So this quest was you had a number of things to do. So getting Bubba Chunks has now turned into
Kill Bubba Chunks.
Bubba Chunks
Revenge on Gobnoxious.
So the quest it's taken a detour. So you failed the quest to get him to come back to town.
Yes.
He in turn killed Gobnoxious. And so now you have a side quest, either make him a wanted man or get revenge on him. The aspect, or both. The aspect of acquiring goose parts is a success. You have managed to get, collectively, you have several goose corpses between you. You have yet to harvest herbs. The other secret is safe, and you've yet to dig in the water, but now both of your hands are.
And my shovel is broken.
And your shovel is broken. So I'll say that's just a failure.
That is an utter and complete failure.
So, with that said, we could return to Dumpsturk, or would you plan for setting up next time? Would you plan to try to continue stuff on around the lake?
Well, we should go back to Dumpsturk and who is the Gobocop?
Yep.
We should let him know that he's a murderer. What was his name? Jeez, I can never remember.
Bubba Chunks.
Bubba Chunks. Thank you. I keep wanting to say Bubba Gump.
I know. I don't know why I'm so close on that one.
Yeah.
Sorry.
But Bubba Chunks. We'll let him know he's a murderer and send Gobocop after him.
Do I recover my knife before we go back?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's just sticking out of his...
Yeah, I just didn't want to run away and leave my perfectly good rusty knife there.
Yeah.
So.
Do we need to... Oh, yeah. We also need to,
You got trampled. You didn't get knifed.
Yeah.
Well, and we need to make sure his corpse gets back to be properly buried. He is our friend, after all.
Yeah. Everyone kind of
Kinda.
hates him.
Well, he is
show up to help.
And can't even take a hole.
After stalking you.
Yeah.
Wait, he showed up to help, and he can't even do that right.
Yeah. He did stalk you in order to help.
And we can't dig a hole because
We don't have a shovel
digger
anymore.
can't dig.
You could bring his body back as evidence for...
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea.
It is
We
just
bring-
a day's journey, so it won't stink too bad.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do that.
So the plan will now be, after that's to return to town, and we'll do then the returning to town.
Yep. And the goal was to make a tavern, and Dan's whole secret plan about finding goose parts to make the ultimate suit to therefore take Bubba Chunks' job as the boss cook. That means we can still open a tavern.
Yeah,
That's true. So
that was the ultimate goal, was to open the tavern.
It was.
We just went about it a different way.
Very different way.
So
The next quest is furnishing the tavern.